Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for the Great War with me, WWII and Austria-Hungary. So in this episode we have a couple of tasks, but the most important out of those is to liberate the rest of Sarabia. Actually, is that Sarabia? Yeah, it is Sarabia. Okay, liberate the rest of Sarabia and reclaim it basically and give it back to Romania, our ally. Then we are going to, hopefully in this episode, move down to Greece and start fighting there. Now I was thinking that we might go to Italy first, but I think that this is better due to the fact that we will be able to stop Germany from wasting their troops. I mean, they can keep fighting on here, that's up to them, but here we are going to make sure that they do not waste any more troops. Few things though that I noticed. First of all, there is a battle going on here between our units and the destroyer. Our units, the scout destroyers and enemy fleet, and we actually forgot to have our fleet on strike force. So I'm pretty sure that they ought to get out of there, of the port and strike there. Hopefully they can still do it. I'm not sure if we're not too late, but you guys are going to go on strike duty in they are repairing, really? Okay, so that's the reason why you are not doing that. Yeah, cancel the task and you guys go ahead and go on strike duty. Okay, let's see you do that, after which you can repair. I don't think you have any... Okay, we can actually split you off. There was a thing that, yeah, someone asked me about it, if I have the automatic split off enabled, so we're gonna just enable it for the ships that we want to get, because our fleet is now big enough. So let's have that happen. And I also wanted to start building some of these refineries in these areas, quite honestly, because we are still lacking sufficient amounts of rubber being imported. And it's not, you know, just because we get sniped, but eventually getting some kind of independence on that would be good. Okay, so let's unpause now and see if our fleet is moving. Okay, let's hope they can intervene there and destroy these fools who have decided... Oh, they already sank one of our destroyers, but we sank... Didn't we sink their submarines? Where are you moving? Ah, we were too late. We were too late. Well, anyway, the automatic split off is now enabled, so at least that's good. And this just means that we need more ships of the Tirana class. You are the ones that are fast. And yep, okay. So we had build 0, so let's build 4, and we're gonna have 1 destroyer and 1. Actually, no, let's have the white cruisers independent. So how's this looking? Pretty good. That one is looking pretty good. What about the rest of you? You need to... You need to rest. Can you rest? Yeah, you are still recovering. So once this is... Oh, we're actually defending here. That's peculiar. I was under the impression that we are the ones attacking. But I mean, why the hell not? Can you guys attack? Yeah, we can attack from more than one direction. Meaning this ought to be better. Yep, it's working much, much better. So once we get the neighboring province, we can actually go ahead and strike the enemy here. And then it's just like one small step to liberate the rest of the territory. But then I feel bad about those two poor... scout destroyers. They were left hanging and probably hoping for reinforcements. And I mean, they never came. They just never came. Okay, so we got them. Which means you guys can now effectively attack here. Because I mean, that's not gonna change, but we can at least make sure they will not reinforce. Recon 3 is now ready, which is something that we want to check because it gives us a lot of possibilities. And next in line is a maintenance company. So let's see, the 1919 Stoßtruppen division, what can you be switched to? Motorized recon would give more defense. What? Way lower reconnaissance though. How would that make any kind of sense? That makes no sense. What's up with that game? Let's see, like an Ersatz division. Motorized recon gives you reconnaissance of 1.5 and you really give 6? So there really is no point in going with that. Is something wrong with that? I think there's something wrong in the code, because I'm pretty sure that reconnaissance, yeah, I think that the reconnaissance should count retroactively to those as well, but why did you guys retreat? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, but actually, we can take advantage of this. So 2 of you will move there, and 2 of you can move here, and we'll strike them afterwards. Yeah, you're being attacked, which is fine. There's no way they can take you out. And I actually want... Where are you? That's the... You're the ones. Okay. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm. This is the... Wait, this is the first army? Really? No. I'm reading wrong. Second army. Okay. Second army can retreat to here. That is where you are supposed to be. Okay, go ahead, guys. You guys can attack. Well, you can't because you are under attack yourself. And you guys are just pushing in there, hoping to get reinforced by the right people, which are going to make this possible. Amazing. So the extension of the battle line is awesome, but we don't need it anymore. Wait. You are gonna go over there, and you guys are going to stay here, because we are actually going to attack this area next. Okay, now you need to defend. Which turns out it's not that easy. I should have maybe reinforced there. Okay, well, the infantry is coming, so you guys go there, you guys go just here. Let's make it a bit faster. And while they are defending... Okay, now they're defending awesomely, if that is even a word. We can start pushing these guys away. And this army, whoever they are, require reinforcements, which we are recruiting here. Yep, they are gonna go to you. Well, they were also planned for you, weren't they? Wait, what? Oh wow, we have a completely unused army here. Really? Okay, now that is amazing, and I had no idea about that. So you guys can go here. Like, straight up go there. How did I miss that I have an entire army here that I'm not using? Well, but that makes this kind of okay, because we are just going to shorten it and have more units that are capable of defending. How awesome is that? Improved infantry equipment is going to be fine. In the meantime, we need to go with this. Okay, so Improved infantry equipment 2 gives us extra soft attack of 5%. Personal and cruiser weapons for infantry. Nice. Tommy gun is a bit ahead of time. You are a bit ahead of time. Marines. Soft attack and organization. It's not exactly... Okay, let's go with the engineering company. Okay, please tell me we can get more units in there. Jesus Christ. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let them fail on that and just relaunch the attack afterwards. Because this is just sad. And that ought to be pretty damn nice. Really got some pretty strong units in here. And we are arguably extremely tired. But we need to push on so that our units can rest. That is just the unfortunate way of things. Everything, support equipment, we're doing good on everything, it seems at this point. More infantry units, anti-construction. Did we get another factory? We did. 16 factories are now working on the regular artillery. And what about the next factory? Where is it going? We get 2 more. Are they shuttled somewhere? Nope. So would it be... Yeah, it would probably be wise to put those on support. Don't we get 20 factories there already? I think we might really go with the early motorized, because that's something that we haven't been doing with at all. Okay, now our units are demolishing the poor enemies. Okay, what we need to do here now is just hold. Make sure that we hold it until reinforcements arrive, and at that point I can just which ones are you? You're the ones holding this area, and this is the 4th Army. It's 3rd Army, 4th Army. Okay. Shorten this to this, that's 4. And you guys got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's actually not fair. We're gonna make it so, and you guys are gonna be shortened like this, so that it is more in favor of them. But we made it, and now comes the beautiful part where we are actually going to resupply and reinforce before we launch our attack on Greece. I mean, I'm not sure how many factories they got here. Pretty damn a lot. Okay, so this is going to be a big boost to the Turks, who are quite frankly now not doing much. Equipment effort gives us extra bonus to infantry weapons. Our generals are not the only old guard keeping our military in the last century. Our quartermasters still have some of the 19th century military issue of corruption and disconnection behind them. By selecting the most well-liked and in-tune officers, we can, most importantly, learn the faults of our current weapons, allowing us to produce corrected and improved designs more quickly, as well as something. So doctrine is not going to help us anymore. Trench warfare focus. Chemical warfare. Yeah, we're a bit behind on that, so let's go with equipment focus next, because that one should be usable for other places as well. We have boosted Romania once more. Amazing. I am happy. Now our units need to reinforce and rearm. They got enough tanks, which is downright amazing. And there's absolutely no fighting going on the Eastern Front now. I think that our advance has made them just stunted. There's no way they can do anything at this point. We eliminated so many divisions that it's actually impossible for them. So let's repair these two things just to make sure that everything is okay. Working on a supply hub in Lublin. That's going to help actually quite a lot. Okay, we'll need to get Königsberg afterwards. And adding a supply hub here would also be a pretty good idea. So what are you guys doing? Rusting. Good. Now tell me, are we still getting help? We are. That is amazing. Transport, because it's the support equipment that we're missing. Okay, gotcha. So, where are we going to strike? Ideally here, really. That is the place where we need to go. So do it. Go. We're gonna take this one, and then attack this area, and then push south. I think taking Athens would be a good way to go, but they got another port here, so it's not really going to be that amazing. And we need to make sure that the army we are training is able to hold whatever they throw our way. 14 transport ships, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they sunk almost all of our rubber. I wonder if there was a safer way. But there really isn't no one here to that area that would help us. So, right, it's gonna come down to the age-old. No, we're still moving there. Okay. It's gonna come to the age-old, build it yourself if you need it. Unfortunately, there really isn't that many places where we can... Well, okay, we can build one more here. And that's a relief. And they are super expensive compared to... And it costs twice as much as military factory. Okay, more fighting going on, but we are absolutely okay in holding them at bay now. Good. Good, good, good. So guys, we're here to show you how it's done. So just please stay back and let us do our job. Almost full of tanks. Come on. 15 hours. 10 hours. This ought to be fairly quick. 3 hours. Go. Yep. This is going to be quick. It's not going to be as quick though as I thought, but the fact that we got in all of our armor divisions means that we're taking pretty much no casualties. Yep, 50% less damage. And they can start their reinforcement soon, but that just means they're gonna get hurt more. This position will be untenable for them for long. Okay, damn, but they got a lot of soft attack. Terrain, country, commanders. They got a good commander. The entrenchment is helping them as well. And they did reinforce, didn't they? But we're not that easily deterred. We are not that easily deterred. So while this is going on, let's check our occupied territories. Nice! Resistance is dropping across the board everywhere, while compliance is increasing. Albania is at 41%. Okay, means more resources and local factories. More resources and local factories. You are still not there, Montenegro, but we'll get to you. Russia, nowhere near. How's it? 30%. We got, yeah, 1.8. Out of Serbia's, yeah, it's 14.3 factories. That's good. 4.8. Yeah, there is still ways to go, though. It's not like there isn't anything that we can make better. Here we got 46. It's just a small thing. This one 4.2. It's Serbia really that we're interested in, because that one is doing good. 3 out of 6. Yeah, I mean, Ottomans are holding other ones, right? Yeah, the 2 here. And this is just gonna be devastated. Devastation. Yep. Okay. So we got it. But that doesn't mean we are done. What we need to do here now is... you guys will launch the attack here. And you guys will launch the attack here. Yep. I'm pretty sure this one is not going to make it across, but it doesn't matter because we just need to make sure they are not going to try to reinforce here. And any damage we do to them is actually pretty fine. It's nitrite, yeah. So this is the north of Attica. Dang, I was actually thinking they would be stronger here. Okay, well, time for a change of tactic. Just join in now. Well, maybe my bolt approach wasn't the right way to go here. We might have instead wanted to just push over here. So let's see when these guys are gone what we can do. Okay, now we're talking. This is better, and our units are also getting a bit stronger. Yeah, we need you to get knocked out of that combat so that we can throw in stronger units. If you'd be so kind, that we get it. And they are actually making sure that these guys can't reinforce. Okay, what we need to do here now is you guys stop the attack, and the moment it collapses, which is not gonna take long. It is gonna take long, okay. And then you get in there immediately. And you guys get in here immediately. And you guys get in here immediately. So we're just gonna do a global offensive, supporting all of the attacks that are happening there at once. Making sure that there's no place for us, but other than that we will be doing good. Is it night or what's going on? Come on, you can break them. I mean, they just reinforced, but it ought to be fine. Just get them out of there. Get them out of there. Okay, good. it is getting better. This one isn't, but yeah, the river. This is why I made such a big point of advancing towards rivers, because they just make you way stronger. Rumfell. Okay, do you have an benefit? You do, but let's instead look at something less horrifying, like improving the Marines. Okay, so our attack is failing. We'll have to choose a different strategy here, I believe. We'll just have to go ahead and launch an attack of our own. Yeah, okay. Change of plans. You guys are going to stop, retreat back to here, after which we are going to attack this peninsula from all sides. I think that is going to be good. Unless it's a mountain, we should be fine. No, it is a mountain, okay. Oh, they are all mountains. Okay, got it. That's why it's so hard. But yeah, striking this area from 4 sides with all of our units at once should still make it possible for us to breach through. And that should be fine. Not to mention that they are actually breaking through here. So we'll see how that works. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. We've done a ton of work in this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, where we are going to deal with our new beautiful Tirana class cruiser.